Hey guys, welcome back. This is Bob again with another episode. This would be episode 5 of Sky Adventures. Not much has been missed. I got us back to where we need to. I've been working on a lot of this, and I got this set up already because we need clay, because this thing, elbow here, takes a long time to make what we need. So I just put that in there, and I got 3 iron from CV, and I made a bucket. And it's easier if we make this thing go like this, and we can transfer a lot of dirt at once, and which is cool because we now, since we made the crucible last episode, yes, our quest book didn't make it, but I went ahead and made it again, so that's not too much of an issue at this point. I need to repair my stuff before I get too far. We're going to try to upgrade these real quick. I'm going to see if I can get into some Tinker's Construct today and get some items on there. I'm getting iron from the meshes, and I've made a couple more. And I made a mistake when I was working on the string mesh. See, I put in saplings and I put in silkworms, and apparently I made a really tall tree, and I didn't notice that it was infested all the way up, and I cut down the trees and took out the string, and there was still one infested leaf or whatever, and then I come up here and this is completely white. So we're good on string for a little bit. I have to say, I made this to make some more, and then I moved the barrel upstairs and was doing the clay, which, like I said, we're back and we got the crucible. I got to make a stone barrel eventually. We can do this, and hopefully we're not going to screw up too much by doing this. We should try to actually make this half slab so I can get to that torch under there, and because torch will do 1%, lava will do more. And the best thing to do, which we may or may not have enough for a bucket, let's test that out before we get too high. Yep, we got a bucket of lava. So we're going to make some half slabs over here. Hopefully this won't burn a lot that we don't need. Looks like that's going to do just well. So like I said, a torch does 1 time. You see at the rate on the bottom of that list of above. It just melts stuff down faster. And we're going to put all this in here and do like that. Hopefully it's not going to burn. I'm not getting burned, so I think these are acting like full blocks. I'm just able to touch it. Once we get another bucket of lava, I have this set up over here. Right under here there's an empty space, so it just runs down and doesn't go all the way over, so we don't screw up again and create some more obsidian before we have the means to mine it. Hence why this is still here. You need diamond pickaxe or obsidian level pickaxe to mine that. So that's why that's there, and that's why that's annoying. Looks like we're going to have another bucket here in a second. And I'm hoping not to have 30-40 minute videos. I'm going to try to keep an eye on it. You'll see me pause here and there to check that out. Let's make it day because that helps out. We just sleep in the bed. Oh, and I got some quests. I just collected some extra ones of these from doing that, so we got some dollar bills, which we should stuff in our wallet. And I was reading, or I was proofing that, and I realized we have 33 and not 23. I think I can count some days, just not every day. So we should have 33, 34, 35, because we just got $2 from that, so we got 35. See, I can count. So there's the clay. We're going to need that for the Tinker's Construct. You got to make the grout, which is sand, gravel, and clay. It would be easiest for us to do it this way. I don't know if that's exactly right. Let me know in the comments if it's like the same amount. Let's see if we can make some cobblestone. Or are we going to make another obsidian? Yep, we made another obsidian. I'm really lost, and I'm really screwing up a lot, unless I needed to come back one more on that. So, we got 2 obsidians, and good thing we need obsidian to make the transmutation table. So I'm just using poop to grow this. I hope you don't mind. It's funny to say that because we're going to use this for food. Poop and food sometimes mix when you're dealing with agriculture. We need bread. See, we just got bread. We've already had bread for a while. But I try not to do much without you. It's like I can't live without you. It's just the way it is. We're down to 2 steaks, so we're good on food. The apples really don't do much. You see the nutrition information. This is 4 food, 3 saturation. This is 2 food, 1 and maybe a half saturation. And the pumpkin pie is going to do a little bit greater for us. Just about what the steak is doing for us, but there's way more saturation from steak, and we don't have access to never-ending steak. So here in a bit, we're gonna... I can't mine this. You see, it says progress 0. And we're going to move this again, because obviously we can't use that. That's death. Let's come back down here and see if we can make something out of nothing. I have more clay. Why not? We'll just start using gray. So, I say that's black, but this is what I think is gray. This looks black, at least in the hand it does. So I think we're going to come way over and make sure we don't screw this up again. Because I really like to make cobblestone. It's kind of at this point necessary. We're going to seal that up, and we're going to bring that one down. Come down one more just to make sure. We're going to seal this up because we don't want it going nowhere. And of course I'm trapped here. Why wouldn't I be trapped here? So let's do that, and then we can put the water back down, and let's put that there. We're gonna see if we got some more lava. Not enough. We can stuff those in there, start making more. See, we need to start making lava, because I got me a plan that involves maybe a transfer node at first, which would be this, and then later on we're going to try a hopper underneath, and we're going to have a block breaker. So we're going to try one of these block breakers here. See, there's one that's pretty close. This one here, we just need iron and we need redstone, which there should be, iron stiffened mesh, so we need to start working on that. We need diamond, and we can start getting some more of this stuff. That's going to be good to do for I know how to get grains of infinity without that, because all you do is set bedrock on fire. And lucky for us, we have bedrock, so no need to actually set for it. Come on, let's do this. I need that 926 to be 1,000 for me to grab a bucket out of here. Loading. So how are we guys doing? Leave a comment, let me know. Everybody has good days and bad days, and you don't have to get and tell me every detail of your life, but enough to know that's not gonna work, because that's just gonna go bad. Let's see if we can got this. Let's see if we can do this without having to. This is not what I really intended on. But I guess we're getting cobblestone in some way. And that just burnt out. I really want it to stay right here. I guess the only way for me to ensure that is to try to bring each one back another. Because I don't want that turning into obsidian. We've already got a lot of mess. We can't really move that, so we're just going to have to come out another. Boy, we're going to have a long cobblestone generator. I built one of these using redstone one time. That was pretty cool. So, I do know how it just, sometimes it goofs up, and sometimes it don't. That's why a lot of it modded, it ends up having some kind of, what the heck was that? Has some kind of cobblestone generator already in the pack. Oh, that's broken. I didn't realize we used that much of it. Sorry, you just heard my phone. Let's check the time while we're here. We got 14 minutes. Let's try to actually do something. We're going to try to actually do something, and we're going to try to accomplish this thing where it's actually working correctly. I mean, I would appreciate that. I'm sure you would appreciate that, because at this point we've created a bunch of obsidian that we can't do anything with until we get mining level obsidian. But I think we've got it, Captain. This is bad. Okay. Okay, we got this going for us. And yes, every once in a while it burns, but for the most part we're getting... Maybe get a little closer without catching on fire. And that's already spent. That's why we need to get the cobblestone. That's why we need to get the iron going. And this is helping us do that. So, let's get a few more, and hopefully we're not going to have no more obsidian. See, at this point, I wish to put a hopper right here underneath it, so we get 100% gain and none of that falls into there. But a wooden hopper is just going to catch on fire, and that's spent again. So we got a cobblestone, we got a good flow of cobblestone, because we're able to do this and still end up with a gain. So, we now have a cobblestone generator. I would say maybe 60-70% efficient, because we still get, every now and then it falls into the lava. Everybody that's involved with Minecraft knows, anything falls into lava, it's gone. Unless that thing's got fire resistance. Fire resist is not too easy to come by, especially when you only have 3 levels. So, we have 30 cobblestone. So, we're going to call it there. Thanks for joining me for episode 5. We're doing good. We've got a lot of views. We've gotten 3 subscribers at this point. Forever, who that is. Thank you for that. It helps me out. And I am enjoying it. And we're doing better at this point. Because all this is just helping us, like, greatly. And I'm glad we finally figured out the cobble gen after Obsidian. So, we'll see you tomorrow for another episode. And again, this has been episode 5 of... Oh, let me check, make sure that we're talking about the same thing. This is episode 5 of Sky Adventures. Thank you for joining me.